Hey, good morning. So basically this wood stove is our primary source of heat. This is how we heat most of the house. We have a few baseboards here and there. We try not to run those. We'll turn them on if we go away, or if we're running out of wood, which unfortunately is sort of the case today. In buying the house and not getting it until December, almost January, we weren't here to split wood earlier on. So we have a little bit out there. Looks like it's going to be a warm day today. So I'm going to take you outside. I'm going to show you how to split wood. Unfortunately, we got to do it by hand just because we haven't had a chance to buy a wood splitter yet or get a lot of things in place. Frankly, it's just not in the budget. So if you're in the same position we are, you just have an axe, I'll show you how to split wood and you can get by. All right, let's do it. Okay, here we are at the wood pile. So I'm going to show you guys how I split wood. A little bit different, I think, than most people split wood. Split it at an angle against another board. It sort of protects your feet. Speaking of safety and protecting your feet, I have on my muck boots. We'll go through what they are. They're steel toed, so God forbid something come off, come down in. The boot should give me some protection there. Also, have on canvas gloves, keep your hands safe. When you are swinging an axe, you want your off hand at the base, your dominant hand at the top, and you want to pull through and come around and down to your target. So this hand slides down without the gloves. Basically what will happen is you'll end up eventually getting blisters just as your hand slides across the axe. So okay, so you might hear the kids in the background. It's early. We're out of wood, so I'm out here splitting what I can. We don't have a log splitter yet, so we just have the axe. So making do, doing the best I can. Sorry if you hear me looking around, it's just stuff moving around. Dooley's over there kicking his feed bin, and kids are going to school, people getting ready to leave for work. Okay, so let me get the camera repositioned. I'll show you guys sort of what I'm talking about and how we're going to do it. Hopefully you guys can see me. So sort of here's what we have. We have a nice big log. Medium log, maybe, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Take the log you want to split, lean it up against there, sort of 45 or so, 45-60 degree angle. What we're going to do is we're going to come down, we're going to split through here. This one's nice, it has a crack in it, it'll probably split really easy. A lot of this wood's really dry as well, so that's going to help us out a bunch. So let me show you what I mean. This way, if you miss with the axe, if you come swinging in and down, this log will stop it here. You don't have to worry about sort of beating it up or hitting it. So you don't have to worry about missing, coming through in your feet. But yeah, so this is the best way, in my opinion. Okay, like you guys saw, nice clean, quick strike right through. Split it in two pieces. So after that, we basically ended up with these two. So not too bad. I'll go ahead and lay these back down, continue splitting. I'll split these again one more time through, and yeah, I'll just sort of put it on time lapse. We'll roll through this way for a little bit, and then I'll show you guys some more. So you definitely want to make sure that you're not striking your axe blade down into the dirt. That'll dull your blade super quick, really make a job 10 times harder. Also, when you're splitting wood, take a look for a crack that's already in the wood. If you can hit that, it gives you an advantage. You're already a few inches, a few millimeters, if you're European or whatever, you're already deeper into the wood. It's already fractured there. It just benefits you, so try to strike that crack. Also, if you hit the wood and it doesn't split on the first time, try your best to aim for that exact same spot. It's already a weak spot, you've already created a fracture in there. It's going to help the axe get through a lot faster, and that's really what the name of the game here is. You know, maximal output, least amount of effort. Like, you don't want to be out here swinging for days and days and days. I'll show you the upright method and how much harder that can be and why that sucks versus this method. But for now, let's go through, keep chopping a couple more pieces, and then we'll get around to that. I've got a decent little pile going. Our wood storage shed isn't that big, which is sort of problematic as well. I'll probably split some extra, just leave it out here. It's pretty dry. It's a high desert, so I'm already out of breath. It tends to benefit as well. A lot of this wood, like I said, is dry, so it's probably making it look a lot easier than it is. I'm sure there'll be some trolls out there that'll be like, oh, he's got dry wood. Well, you want dry wood. It burns better, it splits better, it's just all around better. So this has been here for a while. I appreciate the people that were here before us leaving it for us. Like I said, especially us getting here as late into the year as we did. This isn't typically how I'd operate. I'd normally have, you know, a couple cords stacked up, drying, already split, ready to roll, but you know, next year. So I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but there's a small crack already in this piece just from those other splits, so I'm going to do my best to try to hit that. Hopefully we can get it split in one shot. Nope. So as you can see here, there's a couple marks where the axe has gone through the other piece of wood and into this wood, which is fine. Is it didn't go into the dirt, we didn't dull our blade, things are good. So it also didn't go into my foot. Driving your power at the very end. Let the axe do the work. Clearly not focused. So, up, driving power at the end. Piece full of nuts. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, already in native crack in it. Let's go ahead and use that to our advantage. Fantastic. Hopefully you can hear me. The Wyoming wind is starting to kick up again. It's been pretty still all morning. I got a decent pile of wood cut. I'm probably going to call it a day today. But I want to show you guys the other method, the straight on method, and where that becomes a problem. So, if you look at this piece of wood, it's sort of cut at an angle, which makes a lot of times it makes setting on the board difficult. So it's off, it's wobbly, you strike it, it wants to fall, ends up on the ground. We might be able to work with that end, but this is still a wobbly, unstable piece of wood. Now, you can put it on the ground, and it's a little more stable, but here becomes the problem. Every time you hit it, the ground gives, and the wood drives down into the ground. You're basically losing power, you're losing efficiency. Also, when it splits, your axe is likely to go into the dirt. Or if you miss off to the side, you're standing here, you're coming down, glance off to the side, right into your foot, right into your leg. The other way is all around a much safer option. But we'll give one of these a try and see what happens. Got lucky on that one. But like you see, now it's buried in here. It's just a pain. Like, I gotta fish it out. Now I got an even smaller piece of wood, which is even harder to balance. Chasing, losing all this time, where the other way I was able to just roll it over, lean it against, and go. Anyway, I mean, both methods will work. I just so much more prefer the angle method. It's faster, it's cleaner, it's safer, but up to you. Hey friends, sorry for the sort of the way the footage jumped around. The camera blew over 2 or 3 times there, really destroyed some footage. As you can see, it's wobbling around now in the wind. We have a cold front blowing through. That's why I got out here today and really got on this, tried to get this wood set up, get us to the next, I don't know, month or so. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes or so. I probably got 3/4 of a face cord cut. There's enough to fill this little shed, which has really lasted us since we've been here. So, you know, it's been about 3 weeks, so running this, and then there's a bunch still out in the field by that other wood pile. So, and there's a couple pieces in there that are already broken, so it's probably enough to fill up another half, maybe, you know, a third to a half. So I think we have enough to get us, you know, into February. Today's January 7th, so you know, into February, somewhere in there, just depending on how cold it is and how much wood Whitney runs through. She tends to like it really warm, so she uses a lot of wood. But yeah, so hopefully you guys learned you know, how to split wood, a safe way to do it, a quick way to do it. It's definitely my preferred way to do it is on that angle. That up and down gets really dicey, man. Wood gets flying around. There's a lot of chance you come down, you hit your foot. That's how people get hurt. Just get you a nice big wide log, put it out there, slope it over, and get to go into town. If I can do it, you can do it. If you have any questions, like I said, put them in the comments. Let me know, and I'll get back to you. You guys have a great day, great rest of the week. I'm going to try to get out another video. I'm shooting to get out 3 videos a week, so this will be the second one this week. So fingers crossed I can make that happen. All right, you guys have a great day.